right, y'all, so I'm going to show you guys June's craft box. Super cute. And I'm actually going to show you a portion of it, not all of it. So I will show you the rest of them maybe later this week, or I'll put it in the email, okay? So here we go. Are you guys ready? So these are actually the freebies. I've done them 2 different ways, so you could choose whichever way you want to paint it. This one was the first one I did, and this was the second, and actually the one I prefer. We did kind of an ombre. I crafted this one during our craft box Zoom last month, okay? So let me just get this pulled up real quick though. I want to send over the live into the broadcast channel so they know that we're live. Let's review the craft box for June. All right, let me send it over there real quick. Say hi when you pop on. I am so sorry. We've had so many late lives this week. It's been really busy, like all the time. So, okay, the keyword today is box, B-O-X. If you comment that, I will send you the info for the craft box, and you can feel free to take a look at the past boxes, and anyways, let's go ahead. Are you guys ready? Okay, first of all, I am going to use Tobacco Road gel stain, and I'm going to use bright white, okay, paste, for sure, and then I think I'm also going to use our Farmhouse Blue, probably our Candy Apple, and probably maybe our Ocean Mist, okay? So let me show you how cute this is going to be. Okay, let me take off the pieces here. First of all, yay, there's a hello. Second, here it is. Okay, check it out. A board! Just kidding. Okay, so here is part of the board, okay? It will come with those backers that I have. I'll grab some here in a second. But how this is gonna work is this goes here, okay? And then we're gonna glue in these little pieces over here and a button where it's gonna have a circle and then a button on top of that circle, like that. And it's gonna be on both ends, okay? So both ends. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna be able to change out a banner that's going to hang here on this design, okay? So how exciting is this? It's going to be an interchangeable banner frame. It can sit on your table, your desk, an entryway, so it's cute, it's small, great little size. And there's going to be 12 banners, y'all. You're going to get a banner for every single month of the year. They are all adorable. I absolutely love them. I will tell you the themes that I have in my head, but I will get you guys the pictures and stuff like that real soon too. I didn't get a chance to, since we've been behind, since the family was sick there for a while, we've been so behind that I haven't been able to get like some of the graphics and stuff up and posted for y'all. But be sure to comment box. Grab your box now, okay? If you already have a box, just know that they are almost done, okay? Normally we get them shipped out by, well, since the 6th fell over the weekend, normally it would ship out on Monday, but since we were a little bit behind, I promise they're going to get out. I think we should be completely done with them tomorrow, cutting everything. I've got the last little bit on here. Oh, and I was cutting the sneak peek for next month, which you guys, the majority of you guys voted for Christmas in July for next month. Super, super cute. It's a tasty treat at Christmas. But it could also be not very good too. Okay, anyways. Thank you. I know, these are going to be so cute. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these started. I was thinking I'm going to do the background actually in Tobacco Road. Okay? And then I'm going to, just started oozing out there. All right, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And let's see. I'm going to use my makeup sponge here to go ahead and pull this Tobacco Road all the way across. Yes, if you guys are not CraftBox subscribers, you better get signed up. It is $60 a month. It includes free shipping, okay? And on top of that, you do get a discount. You get 15% off everything else on my cutout site. This doesn't include 3D prints, sorry. You get 15% off of everything else. You get, what else do you get? Oh, in the box, you get a sneak peek of the next month, so that's also free. And you also get some other freebies in there. Sometimes we throw in, I don't know, we've thrown in like votive candles, the little battery operated ones. We've done some fake flowers. We've done ribbon, napkins, papers, paintbrushes, like all kinds of little things, okay? Your spot for the table. Yes, it's gonna be great. Okay, and I really don't advertise it much. Probably should, but I don't. But those that have joined it love it, right? I'm constantly asking them questions when we're on our Zoom. Oh, we have a Zoom Facebook craft night every month too, or morning. It's on a Saturday. It's usually on a Saturday morning. I get their input, see how they're doing, if they're enjoying it, and yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the outside of this white, and I'm gonna get the very, very outside, because if it's gonna sit on maybe a table or something where you're gonna be able to see like the top and the sides of it, I wanna be sure it looks good all the way around. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Okay, oh my gosh. They have bath time right now. I know it's a little late. We go to sleep late around here during the summer. If you guys watched me back when we were at the other house and Riley was little, we were always on late. Like Riley is a night owl, right? She still is, but the girl will sleep too, so that usually works out. Grayson, he prefers to be in bed by like 9:30. He's been a trooper today. He is getting tired, so they went to go take their baths. Because I had a meeting this evening. It was like a course that we're doing, and it ran a little long, so that pushed back a few things, like dinner. But anyways, at least it's summer. It's not a huge deal. You know, like Riley going to school or anything like that. Okay. So now that I've got the whole frame done, I'm gonna set that aside, and I'm gonna do the hello as well, okay? Zoo date. I mean, you could call it that too if you wanted. Although sometimes I feel like it's a zoo over here. Let's see. Is this usable? This is kind of usable. I'm just gonna dab the paint on to the hello, Makes it a little bit easier whenever it's like thinner letters if you just dab. Okay. If you just dab, 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 dab. Okay. Done. Put that back in the trash. Okay. So we've got the hello, we've got our frame, we have the background done. Now we need to do the buttons. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do, let's do the inside of these buttons, white. Okay, that's just the little circle dots that are here. We'll do these white. Okay, this is just gonna be like the inside of the button. So where the holes are at, this is the color you'll see behind it. Those will be white. All right, and then the actual button itself, we could do the stain. Okay, looks good. I don't know where that came from, but there's a Band-Aid. Oh, it's probably from my thumb. I tried to cover my thumb up for a picture. I was holding something because my nail is split like right down the center on my thumb. So I'm like, oh my gosh, it looks terrible. So at least I covered it up with a Band-Aid. Hi. The kids were night owls during the summer. Oh, yours were? Yeah. And I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me. Where is... I thought I had another... Oh. Let's just use this one. And tape. All right. Let me get, I had a whole one. I just don't know where it's at. So let's just use this. So for our first one, we have these stars. Okay. And we've got the buttons, we have the ribbon, and then we have the stars. Okay, and then we have the banner pieces. So on the banners themselves, I think I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm like, do I wanna change it up a little bit and do like one of each? Or do we just want to keep it consistent? I think I'll go to the two outside ones in white. Oops. And then I'm going to do the middle one in a blue background. Or maybe we'll do a red background. I don't know yet. Let's see. So we'll do these two first. Okay. And then okay. Then I could do this in, let's say if I do it in blue, then I could do this in white. Okay. And then maybe I'll do those two on the outside in a different color. Maybe I'll do those two in red. Ooh, even nominee might be pretty. Ah. Oh no, Paula, sending you some good vibes your way. Hopefully you don't get sick. Hi. Okay, let's go ahead and paint. Oops. Our middle one in our blue. This is the farmhouse blue color. So it's a little bit darker. Now I'm thinking I should have done my frame in the blue. I can always change it, right? My frame in the blue, and then every single project I have some type of farmhouse blue in it. And y'all, they're so cute. So cute! Let's see. We could do blue buttons for the outside too. Okay, I'll come back and do white ribbon for the outside too, and then we'll do red stars. I think that should work. I was thinking of doing nominee, which I guess it's still not too late, but all right, let's do cherry. Where is my, there it is. All right, so now we're gonna do the 2 stars. And it doesn't matter which set you put where, right? If you want those to be opposite, you could do them opposite. So red, white, and blue. What color are these supposed to be? Oh, that's supposed to be blue. That means the button is red. Okay. All right, let's glue it together. And this is just one of them, you guys. Like I said, there's 12 interchangeable banners. They're super cute. So it goes, let me let those dry, and we're gonna glue these together, okay? What is that noise? It's a weird noise. Okay, it goes, for January, it is snowmen. For winter. February, it is Highland cows. So cute. With a Valentine's theme. It says hello love. Adorable. I do have a shamrock, horseshoe, and like a pot of gold kind of thing for March. Then I also have these cute bunny rabbits for possibly Easter. And then I have birds and a birdhouse. Then we have, after that, do I have I have bees. I think that might be the next one. Bees with some flowers. And then, bees with flowers. Okay, I have to think. No. Birds, watermelon. It says life is sweet. Then there's bees. Then there's a home sweet home. And then I think it goes into your fall with the pumpkins. For October, there is a pumpkin, ghost, and bat. And then for Christmas, it says joy. Yes. So that way, if you don't celebrate something, it's not necessarily like, you know, for Easter, for instance, it's not like, it's not geared towards religion, right? Because I try and keep that out of my boxes the best that I can, but I do want them to be more geared towards holidays, right? But maybe at a more broad range. I don't know how that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. It's not that I'm against anything, okay? I just want my boxes to be able to reach more people, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Oops, my glue totally dripped in there. Whoops. I was talking too long. I'm just gonna get my glue out of there. I put it back in there without putting the lid back on, and it did drip inside of there, but not a big deal. I'm just gonna dip it and take it out. But anyways, that is the box, and then I think these are super, super cute. Normally this particular design is much larger. So had I done its original size, I would have only been able to put like 2 banners in there. You guys, that's how big it was. So we made it a size that you could put on your table, not necessarily like on a wall or something. On a table or entryway, something like that. And then you get 12 inserts. So, but when I say it was huge, it was huge. I may come out with the other sizes at another date, not right now, but maybe some other time. All right, so we're gonna glue that. I'm pushing it all the way down to the side and to the bottom, okay? Hi. I didn't change the frame to blue. No, I just decided to leave it. I may make another one. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. All right, so, we're gonna add, okay. So next we're gonna add the little L thingies right into the corners, okay? Right into the corners. I'm just gonna drop some glue in here. Make sure there's enough in there. For it to stick. So I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna set it in there where the bigger piece is lined up inside. Okay? So it goes inside of that frame there. Same thing with the other piece. We're gonna set that inside. Okay, we want that to dry. Yay, Shelly! I saw baby Daryl gets to go home, pass the car seat test. So, so glad. So glad. I'm sure everybody is so happy. Especially mommy and daddy. Get to take their baby home. Oh. All right, so what I did was I glued the round piece onto the back of the button, okay? So here's my button. The piece that I glued in behind it, I actually painted it white, so that way looking through the button, it looks like the inside is white there, okay? Then I'm probably going to swap over to super glue real quick. I mean, I think it would hold up. You know what, let's try it. I say let's try it. We're not gonna know for a while. But if you want to, I might recommend you do super glue on the very top part of this. Okay. All right, let me clean up this now. All right, so check it out. I added glue to the top of that little piece there, okay? So now I'm gonna set the buttons on top. And I'm just gonna try and line them up with the button, the holes. And what I mean by that is, I'm just gonna go straight up and down, trying to put the center holes over the center of that thing. Okay. All right. Amazon. Yay, I'm so glad. Okay, so let's move back on over to these real quick. So what I like to do is normally I'll put a little bit of glue in a tray if I'm going to be using it a lot for like smaller things, and then I'll just use my paintbrush here. So here we go. We're going to go ahead, paint the back of the stars. Okay. And then we're going to paint the back of the ribbon. And I'm just kind of dabbing the glue on with the paintbrush, kind of sideways. Now, if you accidentally mix up your ribbons, just know that each one is meant for a specific star. So if you intermingle or intermix your ribbon with the stars on your desk, just be sure that that ribbon goes to the correct star, because they will match up perfectly, okay? They are all different. So just make sure you get the right one on there. All right, and then I'm gonna add some glue to the back of our button, and I'm going to put that right on the ribbon. You know what, I just realized that I don't have my twine on my desk. If I were twine, I know where some is. So is. I know where some is. I know where it's hiding. I'll get into my secret stash. All right. Glued. And glued. Oh, this is so good. I love it. I might do the watermelon one as well. Should we do the watermelon one? Let's see. Hello. Okay. Ta-da! And the last one. How cute! All right. Just trying to fix a little piece right there. But all the piece was dry. There we go. All right, let's grab the twine. I have some right here. All right. And I mean, these holes aren't too bad, but I still just like to add some tape. Make it so much easier on myself. And I'm going to start from the back here. No, I should go the other way. So that way it's behind. Okay, so it doesn't go in the front. And then you could tie some knots in there if you wanted, if you didn't really care for them to move that much. I mean, it doesn't seem like they're going to move that much either, but up to you. Let me actually, let's pull those together just a little bit more. So cute. So if you wanted to, you could just let your ribbon hang here, your twine, whatever. Right? If you just wanted to hang off the end, you could just wrap it, like twirl it. Or you could go ahead and do like a, let's see if we do this. I'm gonna loop it so where it ties and it just loops over just big enough loop to loop over that button. Okay. Well, apparently I tied that one pretty good, huh? Okay, same thing over here. I'm just gonna loop it. And hope that that was enough. Oh, too tight. Hold on. Oh, the last one. Sounds about right. All right. So maybe you want them to hang down a little more. I don't think I care for that one though. I think I prefer it the first way. But I'll leave it here for you to see, just because I couldn't measure them correctly for them to just hang up there. But I think I would just rather tie them on the sides, right? I didn't like that. Let's see. Maybe I can make it where it's not as long on the sides. Like I said, this is just one of 12 banners. So the way that we have them worked out, it's gonna be the like four per cardboard, and they're not gonna be like all over the place. So that way you can just open up one set and work on a quarter at a time. You know, you don't have to do all 12 right now. Ta-da! Yeah, see, I think I like that better. I just cut it a pretty good amount, and then I just wrapped it like 4 times around, and it was totally fine. So cute, isn't it? Oh, and it's going to come with the stands. So I just forgot to grab. Okay. I also put these newer stands on the website. They're with the other backers, okay? Just in case some of you guys like these better. Like myself, I do like this backer a little bit better than the other one, but I do give you both options, okay? This one is better for a little bit bigger things. The other ones are great for small, like tiered tray kind of stuff. All right, so you guys, feel free, comment box. I will send you the info. There's a link that will be sent to you as well, where you can check out a few of the other designs that are going to be on the banners. I think the watermelon one is on there. The stars one is on there. And then also I think the, what did I say, bunny? Bunny and watermelon. So if you want to see what those look like, definitely go and take a look. So once this is dry, you just pop these in here, okay? And it sits like that, okay? They're gonna move a little bit on me because the glue is not dried just yet, but look how cute that is, you guys. Isn't it awesome? I love it. And then whenever you're ready, you're just gonna undo it, and then put on your new set, okay? Because remember, it comes with 12 banners, okay? All right, guys. So cute. All right, well, I will be back, not today, but I will be back with some of the other ones, so just keep an eye out. I'll probably post the videos of them instead of doing a live with the box. But I'll try and get some more videos up of the other items that come in it, okay? All right, guys, have a great rest of your evening. Hit that heart button for me, please, and then comment box, okay? It gives you all the info, and it will show you a little bit of our past boxes as well, okay? No, I still don't have it in yet. I'm hoping it comes in tomorrow. I didn't even check the tracking. I got a box in today, and it felt like I got catfished. It was not the new stuff. It was some stuff I bought on the first. So, I'm hoping tomorrow. Let's hope so. All right, y'all. No, I'm not going to go ahead and I'll do the watermelon. I'll post it in a video for you guys because I know it is late. It's 11:45, but the watermelon one is really cute too. I know. It's going to be super cute. But I'll do it later. Oh, tomorrow's Wednesday, y'all. Oh, man. Oh, but I think I'm going to... Okay, that's right. Hey, guys, come back tomorrow for Watts of Love Wednesday. I'm hoping to do a live early tomorrow, okay? So I'll see you guys then. Sounds good. Okay.